See me now? Interesting. Okay, welcome everybody. Sorry about that. Behind the scenes, let me turn that down too. Behind the scenes, we were getting the face and body painting competition ready, going, and we have, I think, about 30 people competing, and you're gonna see them very shortly on this. On the screen behind me. So just stay tuned for that. What we're going to be doing for the next 2 hours is going to be nothing but fun. Okay, it's going to be hello. Congratulations and good luck to everybody competing. They are, in the competition Zoom room, and you're going to be seeing them shortly. You guys get to sit front row to watch them create from scratch and see what happens from between now 6 and 8. But in that time, we have some special guests, and I am going to bring on a special guest right now that I'm really excited to share with you. Let's see. Let's see who can actually guess who it is. This will be interesting. She came to FABAIC, I'm going to say maybe 4 years ago. She was the first pre-day to sell out. She is from Australia, so that's a hint. I want to see if you guys can guess in the comment section. We all fell in love with her, and then I worked with her to create a line of rainbow cakes. Those rainbow cakes immediately became the best sellers. Does anybody know? It's not Prima. It's not Prima. You can stay. It doesn't matter. It's not Prima. Come on, keep on guessing, guys. I want to see if anyone knows. Let's see, because the chat, unfortunately, is one of those chats that it's like a minute. All right. Keep on guessing. Not Leanne. Nope, not Leanne. Another one of our Aussies. If you think about it, if you roll the dice, you could pick out if chances are a talented artist would be from Australia. I always say I don't know what's in the water there, but between, Prima and Natalie and Leanne and Annie and, all of these people. Nope, not Joe, not Natalie Davies. Nope. So the first person who guesses is going to get a prize. Okay. It's not Natalie. It's not Joe. It's not Prima. Come on, keep on going. So think back. Think in your kit what has been one of your favorite rainbow cakes. It's, there's one rainbow cake, specifically the soft rainbow, that literally took our industry and just turned it upside down, because that particular one became the bestseller immediately. Come on, guys. I know you know who this is. Not Lynn Jameson. Very close. Not Jenny. She's not Australian. What you're saying, right? I can't see whose name that is. That's Facebook user. Okay, see, I can't see everybody's name. So, come on, someone is getting so close. I'm sorry, guys. Had something in my eye right there. Lynn Jameson is also a treasure, national treasure. You think about it. Annie Reynolds, Amy Grigg. The list goes on of the amazing Aussies who have blessed FABAIC, who have been part of FABAIC, who have worked with Silly Farm. I'm always grateful. All right, come on, guys. I know someone is going to guess it. And then when she comes live, you're going to be so excited to see her, because I haven't seen her in a little while. So come on, hold on. Sorry, it's refreshing. Just hang tight for just a moment. That's just hers. Okay, her name starts with the letter J as well. I know you guys know her. Pixie is in her company name. Her rainbow cakes are also called, not Floor. Come on, guys. I know you know who it is. As soon as you see her on the screen. Oh, not Vanessa. No, she's Australian. She's Australian all the way from Oz. I know you know. Once you see her. All right. I know it's going to populate. It's unfortunate that my... Somebody just got it. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Okay, but it says Facebook user, so I have to check. Crystal D. Raffaelli, yay! All right, so without further ado, guys, I am going to bring in, actually, I need my headphones. Oh, Crystal, let me get you a gift. Hold on one second. And I needed to get my headphones. All right, Crystal, you are the winner. Did we give this one? I feel like we get. Okay, sorry, Crystal. This one, you are the winner of a Vivid glitter stack, and not just any glitter stack. This one is a very nice prize because it has 5 glitters in it. Thank you so much to Jackie with Vivid Glitters for being an amazing supporter of FABAIC, of Silly Farm. of your glitter and good congratulations. Yay. Okay. So hold on. I got to put this on or else I'm not going to be able to hear her. I am so excited. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. This is what happens when you let Marcella borrow your stuff. True story. Who wraps up headphones like this? Okay. All right, guys. Hold on. Okay. All right. Without further ado, I want to welcome the one, the only Jenny Saunders.
Hello.
How are you?
I am so glad to see you. It has been many years, but I'm still here, still going.
That's right. Catch us up. Tell us how you've been doing. I first, before you catch us up and let us know what you've been doing, I just want to say thank you for coming on, for telling everybody hello. Having you here means a lot to me because, when we started working together, both of us, we're still trying to learn new things. And you graciously came to FABAIC, got on a plane around the world, shared everything that you know with us on FABA TV as well. So for that, I'm so grateful. And now I get to see you and you still look fabulous. I love the pink hair.
Thank you. Oh, it's fairy hair. It saves me wearing a wig when I'm working. So it's
fantastic. I love it. So tell us, what have you been doing? Are you still painting? Tell us what's going on.
I am still painting, absolutely still painting, and very much loving it. We had a down year last year, unfortunately. Australia's lockdowns have been really quite harsh, and from March last year, which is one of our biggest months here, we were just nothing. So financially, it wasn't too bad because we were supported by our government, which was great. But in ourselves, it was a real challenge. I think for the first few months, we were all like, yay, we can chill out the weekends and explore other things. You always say, if I only had time, I'd do this. And so, I sewed, I painted, I did lots of other creative things. And when we came back to working just a couple of months ago, I just realized how much a part of my identity it was and how much I loved it and how much I loved painting with kids and the adrenaline and the colors, and you can't beat that sort of live on the job art. So actually at the moment I'm feeling a deep gratitude for the work that I'm able to do, even though ironically we are actually locked down again this weekend temporarily.
Oh, no.
But hopefully it's only short term. But I'm feeling really grateful for the job I'm doing and what I'm able to do. And I'm feeling kind of refreshed and renewed because I have been painting for probably about 13 or 14 years, and I learnt my initial rainbows from you, Heather, on your YouTube channels when you were the only person out there doing the online stuff. So, after 13 years, you're bound to go, should I be doing something different? But actually, I've really realized that this is such a huge part of my identity. I love working with kids. I love playing with paint. I love colors. I like constantly perfecting what I'm doing. And people ask me, even last weekend, how did you learn all this stuff? And I always say, I just never stop learning. Every time I refresh my paints on a Monday, there's always something new, something different. So, and picking up what's out there from all the fabulous artists out there. You think, I can do a bit of that. And so I'm in a really good painty space at the moment. Really happy.
So tell me, I'm so curious. Did you paint that fabulous paint behind you?
Oh no, I did actually. This is Marimekko. I think they're Swedish. I chose this because this is the only tidy corner of our house at the moment. This is my little Christmas cactus. So, just hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Isn't this exciting, guys? Kind of like blast from the past. We haven't seen Jenny in so long, and it's awesome to have her on the program and also catch up with you. So tell me this, the face painting world, from the day that you and I worked on your cakes and then they went crazy and you came to FABAIC, the level of variety of product, also the talent of art has skyrocketed, even in Australia, right? But you have some of the most incredible artists, at least I think so, on the planet. How has that kind of either helped you or made you a little stressed within our industry? Because I'll tell you, some days I'm like, I never want to paint again. But then I
Yeah.
think to myself that, every piece of art that each of us give is unique and special in its own way. So, I have to reel myself back in.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I hear you, Heather. Because when certainly when I learned, the learning curve was years, not weeks and months. But the sort of information that you guys are providing and the just abundance of artists means that everybody's learning a lot quicker and learning a lot more. And
Yes.
I think also the credibility of the profession has really increased as well. So you're seeing more artists thinking that this is a valid thing to do. This really is a career. So we're getting a lot more artistic people, and that's really tough because I think one of our great challenges, not just in face painting but in life, is not to be thrown by the best. It's almost an ego thing to think, you have to be the best of the best. And I'll be honest, it does put me off sometimes, especially sort of, a few years ago, I thought, well, why would I bother posting anything? Because, there's all these fabulous people. And I did step back a bit and think, it's other people's turn. Let's see what other people are doing. But I really thought through that process because, we're all here on our own journey, working out how we can progress and how good. And I think if you're constantly learning, and the bottom line is your only judge is the child sitting in front of you in the chair. And I've always said when I employ painters because we work we do some big events, and I have all these criteria. Obviously, like speed of painting, being able to have a range of designs, being professional, all of those really important things. But my number one criteria is that somebody is happy and fun and bubbly and making that experience with kids really special for that child. Even if they've got to be in and out of the chair quickly, it's about being gentle, about being fun, and just making that a lovely experience for that child. The artist is something else that we can all aspire to in our own times. But I will choose a fun, happy, nurturing artist over a brilliant, grumpy artist any day.
100%.
So that's what it's about for me. It's just about just having that fun and making it something for the kids. There was an article that I think Nick Wolf did in Illusion magazine. You see, a lot of, probably some of the people that are watching now won't even really remember me, and maybe do they remember Illusion magazine? I don't know. But Nick Wolf did an article where he talked about that as well, about just, you never know what kids are going through, what their home life is, what their struggles are, what's happening at school. And just in that moment, if you can give them that burst of, making them a superhero or a princess, or just giving them a happy experience with an adult, you might be doing something really important. So,
well, I always tell people, especially the new people who are very nervous and they have, they're critical of themselves. I always tell them that your worst is the best that a kid has ever seen. The expectations of good are very low if you think about it. At the end of the day, kids are happy with very little, like something on their cheek. They're so simple because most people have never been exposed to the type of face painting that we drool over. So I tell people all the time, you can do such little, like just start off and care about the customer, which is usually a kid, right? And that'll make all the difference. Because like you said, you can beat yourself up about not being as great as a Nick and a Brian, but each of us have our own little gifts. And I think one of your gifts, and I will speak for myself when I say this, is that you teach what would be paint the designs that people can use right away, that they really connect to because they make the kids so happy and they're so beautiful in its own way. So tell us, in terms of new things on the way? Are you ready to make new cakes? Are you ready to come back to FABAIC next year? Tell us what's in the works.
Well, new cakes, certainly. If you saw my kitchen bench at the moment, it is absolutely covered in paint and painty fun. So, like I said before, I'm really pulling apart what I've got and redoing it, which is great. And a lot of the cakes that we made a few years ago have just stood the test of time because they are absolute classics. They weren't like my designs. They're not overcomplicated, and they're just really nice bright colors. But I have started using some different colors and some different combinations, so I'd really like to reflect that in the range and just look at that again. I'm going to give a little plug to my beautiful colleague Sarah from Cheeky Button here. She has got a fabulous cake making press that I use, which is helping me just work through lots of ideas quickly. It's really important when I'm making cakes, I'm doing it quite cleanly at the moment. Obviously, we have to be really hygienic, so it helps me throw lots of different combinations together and try lots of stuff out. So that's what I've got going on at the moment, using different paints. So hopefully we'll get some time to work these things out in the coming weeks and get some new things going. I'll be really excited.
Well, we would
about
love
that.
to see more art from you. We would love to connect with you. And of course, if the opportunity presents itself, we would love to have you back at FABAIC, because having you there was just such a treat for so many people. I think that your energy that you brought, this beautiful fairy energy with your fairy hair, made such a beautiful impact that we never forgot. Because I will tell you, as the person who runs FABA TV, I always go through the list of every month who's watching what. And your classes to this day are still some of our most popular. People love watching you and learning from you. And that's something that you brought to our industry that kind of stays forever, that impact.
Yeah, that's lovely. That's lovely. Well, it's just, like you say, if you're doing what you love, that's what makes you happy. So yeah, that's good. I mean, in terms of FABAIC, I would love to come again. At the moment, we are so locked down that the danger of leaving Australia is they don't let you back in again.
That's what I heard. 2-week quarantine, right?
Yeah. It's it's not even that. I think that a lot of expats, so a lot of residents and citizens are stuck in other countries at the moment because they won't let them back in again. Anyway, hopefully all that will be sorted out soon.
So tell us, in terms of, because first of all, I'm just so grateful that you're here today, because and it was just kind of like out of a whim. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if she'll come and do a guest spot for our virtual FABAIC, because that's what actually is going on now. FABAIC was, as you know, supposed to be this weekend, and we had to move it a full year. And that was like heartbreaking for me, especially as an extrovert, because not seeing everybody, moving an event, it's scary. So the good news is that people stuck around, and we have a full face painting competition going on that everyone's going to see in the background in a few minutes. But you're here, and I wanted everybody, obviously, to see you and say hello. So just tell us really quickly, what are some things that you did during quarantine or during the COVID season that kind of helped you get through? Because all of us have found like a weird way to pivot in some things that we never thought of in a million years. But I want to know what you were doing.
So I think initially a lot of family things. It was really nice to sort of come together as a family and spend time together. We had 2 of our children on home learning, and those things take priority. And actually, for a while, I think I became the support person for everybody else in the house. Yeah, because everybody's either educating or my husband's working, and I'm running around. So that's what I was kind of, when I said I got my identity back a little bit when I started face painting. It's easy as a mom, when there's lots of other things going on, to be subsumed by those other things. But I did find a lot of creative space, which was nice, whether that was in the garden or with watercolors. So here's something I did.
Oh, I want to see. I want to see.
Which I said I would never do. You've probably seen it on Facebook, but I said I would never do this, and I did. Look.
Wow. Did you make that? Is that patchwork?
Yes, it's sorry, this is me. I don't know, but it's I quilted. I never thought I would, and I did. And it's Laura. It's Liberty fabric. Sorry, so I discovered a love of Liberty fabric, and actually how peaceful and mindful that is. So taking time to do something for myself, which is slow, and actually it was all hand sewn, no machine sewing. So. Hand sewing nice and slowly, just enjoying, and I think just enjoying the patterns, the colors, the combinations. I mean, it's all the same skills, the same loves. It's color, pattern, using my hands. I think I've learned a lot about myself in the last year that, I need to be a hands-on person. It doesn't really matter what I'm doing as long as I'm, working with color and pattern and So,
what an inspiration, because as I will say, as from one creative person to the next, COVID was hard on a lot of us in the sense that I want to say it almost felt like many of our identities were taken away. For years, we've been running on Saturdays and Sundays from events to events. And then all of a sudden, none of that was there. And we had to either, fight our way out of a depression of being really sad and worrying what was going to happen next. And I think in that period, many of us were able to find and see the silver lining simply because we're artists. Imagine someone who's not as creatively inclined. How did they find release? Like, we're lucky enough to say, okay, I might learn to quilt, or I might learn to dance, or I might use this time to get really creative in a different medium. Because I know Jo, she started watercolor, and you think about these things and you say, okay, creativity and art is so often underappreciated and undervalued, but it's such a huge part of what plays into the fabric of who we are and how we're able to overcome challenges, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Just being able to find that space and time, and also to do things that are not over challenging. I think I have also in the last few years, I have been doing a diploma in illustration. And I've learned heaps artistically through there and technically. But we also did some study on the theory of how we learn and all the things that go into that. And one of the things that has really held with me is just about learning only like 1 or 2 levels above what you can already do. So not setting your sights ridiculously high. And I think when we're just extending ourselves a little bit, we are improving our skills, but also we're in a really peaceful zone where you can get lost and be doing whatever you're doing for an hour or 2 without realizing you're doing it. And I think not challenging ourselves too much, especially when we're stressed and there's other stuff going on, is just keeping it quite simple, whatever it is that we're doing.
Well, I have to say, thank you so much for taking the time to join us, to say hello, to check in with everybody. I know I personally was just thrilled to see your face. We were friends before anything else. And it's so nice that even as much time that can pass, I can check in with you, catch up, and still see that you look forever young. I love your hair.
Thank you.
It's absolutely fabulous.
It's actually my real hair.
Well, it's great. It is. It's amazing. So everybody, please, in the chat section, put a heart. Let Jenny Saunders know you're excited about her new cakes. We can't wait to see new art from her. And we thank you for stopping in. I can't wait to see you soon.
Oh, thank you so much, Heather. Thank you for having me. You're an absolute inspiration.
Oh, no, it's great to see you. And Marcella said that you can come and live with her anytime.
Oh, in that beautiful
house of hers,
that lovely cottage, absolutely.
She said at your lovely cottage, absolutely. All right, so we're gonna come and say hi to her because we're gonna check in with the body painting competition now. And thanks for hanging out with us. Stick around, okay? All right, look, she wants to say hi.
So beautiful to see you.
You can say hi to her. I'm gonna get the body painting competition going.
Okay, hold on. I hate these things.
Hola.
Hi, Jenny, how are you?
I am so
I don't know
well.
why I'm not looking straight. There you go.
Yeah,
I don't know which way to look.
I don't know where.
the other way. No, but then I can see you. That you can see. Oh, there you go. Kind of in the middle. How
you
are
are a
you?
sight
How's
for
your
sore eyes.
baby now?
They're all grown up now, Marcella. They're all grown
No,
up.
you brought the baby, right? When the baby was born?
Oh, no, that was.
Oh, no, that was. Well,
Christy.
somebody from Australia that looks
That was
pretty
right,
like
from
her.
New Zealand. From New Zealand. She brought the baby, but I was there
Yeah.
too, next to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have a
Well,
baby with me.
I love your hair. It's
Thank
really
you very
beautiful.
much. Got to have some fairy hair. Oh, look at all these
Yeah.
guys working so hard. This really
Yes.
takes me back.
Okay, well, we got another special guest today. We're really, really excited. So thank you so much for coming and being here with us. We really miss you. Every time I look at past FABAIC pictures, yours always come up, and it's like, oh, we still love you.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, it's been lovely to be part of the event today. So thank you for having me.
You're welcome, and thank you for coming to be with us.
All right, take
Bye-bye,
care, guys.
sweetie. Bye-bye. Okay. I don't like his computer being on the side because. Okay. We got it. Okay.
Hold on. Put you in here. All right, here we go.
Okay, here I am. I look so little. Okay.
All right.
We're going to see the progress in the background.
I'm going to show them right now. Okay.
My head is crooked. Oh, the other way. This is so weird to do it on camera. Oh, there you go.
You ready to see them?
Yes, are you ready to see them? There's Jasmine.
All right, let them know who's painting. Let them know.
Okay, where's my list over here? Because the Zoom is too little, so I can't see really well. But we have some amazing artists. We have Jasmine Hart, Marilyn Wester, Christina Robach, Morgan Vemu, Marcia Seegers, Alina Frantuzunova, Alina Naftali, Marie Slosky. Marie, you have been so nice to us also. Carolyn Vargas, Jacqueline Ten Hartog, Kenako Mashida, Tammy Messer, Ulianka Arti, Ashana Filippo, Melissa Perez, Miho Ito, Kiana Martin, Brittany Fraser, Lourdes Janas. Suzanne doesn't have a last name on the thing, so I don't know what it is. Libertad Sanchez, Vivian Ullman, Eileen, Janice Harrison, Laura Tenorio, and Fanny Gonzalez. So we have 26 people competing. And then there's a lot of people. If you can you tell them on the Zoom, the people that are just watching, that we're live also? Because there's a lot of people on the Zoom. Okay.
All right, let them know about your special.
Okay, now is she ready, you know?
You don't see her on the screen?
Oh, there you go. Okay, I've been telling you for hours that we have a surprise guest, and and we are going to raffle some prizes, but we're going to give you a challenge to win these prizes. We're just not going to pick up a raffle ticket. We're just going to let you do something. And we also made an album for this challenge on the site. So make sure when you finish the challenge, that's where you put your picture. And then tomorrow, she will decide who she's going to give 3 prizes to based on your artwork and how much attention you pay to what we're going to do.
Make sure they guess who it is.
Okay, can you guess who she is?
Give them a hint.
Okay, well, she is very popular because everybody loves her. She has a really nice site on Facebook that people visit all the time. She is forever sharing her artwork with us. She's pretty, she's sweet, she's nice. She's also from Australia. Yes, she's from Australia. So who can guess? Anybody guessing, Heather?
Hold on. They are guessing Suzanne Flores.
No, it's not Suzanne Flores. From Australia. She's blonde, blue eyes, has a beautiful daughter she paints all the
Not
time.
Prima, not Joe,
Not Joe, not Prima.
Leanne, but I can't tell who said it.
Okay, who said Leanne Courtney? And there she is, one of our favorite people in the world. Hi, Leanne. How you doing?
Hello.
Okay, so why don't we tell us what kind of challenge we're going to get anybody that is watching to do? I did tell everybody to have their paints nearby. And can we have Leanne's palettes, Claudia? Okay, because, okay, we have 3 beautiful palettes. As you know, Leanne has created a line of beautiful, amazing colors for fusion body art. So we have 3 palettes that we're going to give away, not 1, not 2, but 3 palettes. So, and she is going to pick the winners of these palettes based on how well you follow the instructions for this challenge. So take it on, Leanne, and let them know exactly what it is that we're doing.
Hi, Marcella. Thanks for having me. Heather, thanks for having me as well. Happy FABAIC. I wish I was there in person like everybody, but we will all be there together soon, I'm sure. Next year, we will all be together there soon. So what I wanted to talk to you first about something. How I make most of my money in Australia is I can paint very fast. So I design my rainbow cakes so that I can paint the fastest that I can, so that, because I actually don't have my own business, I work for other people. So I try to get as much work as I can from other people because I work fast and I can get through long queues, and I don't have to take 10 minutes for a design. So a lot of my work is probably 3 minutes or under, and sometimes I have to work a minute, and working has changed a little bit, but we will get back to doing that. So I thought the challenge that I would do today was to work out, I thought of all the different things that I could do with the rainbow. So I thought about maybe the 10 different designs that I would do on a job with just a rainbow cake. Now, sometimes I just, if I'm really busy, I just use the one rainbow cake. I don't even change colors because then that takes thought to try to figure out what color. So I might try to work out 10 different designs with the same rainbow cake, so it doesn't take me too long to load. What I thought I would do is read off a list. I don't know if you've got a pen beside you, but you might be able to remember 1 or 2 of them. So I'm going to read out 10 different designs that I can do with a rainbow cake. And I will actually put my camera down in a minute and I'll go through some of the designs. But I want you to write down the 10 different designs that I could do with the rainbow cake very, very simply. So it doesn't really have a base. It's done with a 1 stroke with a rainbow cake. So we have, I'm just going to go through here. So I have the plain rainbow over the forehead with clouds or flowers. I have a plain cheek design. So if they don't have any, if the child doesn't have any forehead and their forehead is down here, which happens quite a bit, you don't want to embarrass them when they ask for a rainbow and you go, I'd love to do a rainbow on your cheeks. You've got such cute cheeks. So I normally would put rainbows on their cheeks and I would put little flowers and some sparkles there. Now, if they have a really high forehead, do you know how some of those kids have the best forehead? Then I would try to center the design more inside of here. So I would go higher with my design. I might loop it in that area there because I've got to fill up that real estate. So you really have to work with the faces of the children that you're working with, and you get used to it. No forehead, go onto the cheeks. High forehead, try to balance it with a fairly high design. Big, long forehead, you're going to go across the face like that. Then I also have, I'm just going to show you, I have daubers that I load with the rainbow cake, and I can do I can do rainbow spiders with this. So that's a really good one, because a lot of the kids, once I start doing a rainbow, everybody will want a rainbow. So I have to think of other designs. I mean, I do sometimes do a rainbow snake, but it's not my favorite design because it can get a little bit muddy. Anyway, so what have we got first? We've got a rainbow on the forehead. We've got plain cheek. We've got the mid-form one. I've got a spider. I also have fairy. So if you want to use a stencil, you can use a quick fairy stencil or a quick mermaid stencil. They're the best things that I have ever bought in my kit, apart from the $20 Frozen stencil I had that I probably made. I think I probably made about $5,000 out of a Frozen stencil. Anyway, but I like rainbows with a quick fairy, and I might paint in the wings that are to make it like it a little bit more interesting. So so then also what I always do with my rainbows when I'm on a roll, got to be working fast, right? What we do is I can do a whole dog or a cat or a rabbit or a cheetah with also a rainbow cake. So that's my 10 designs. And what I want from you guys is to be really creative. What could you do with a rainbow cake? The least amount of line work that you can. You don't want to put too much line work in, because think about it, you have to be in, takes you about 30 seconds to load your brush. You need to be in and out of there within 2 minutes. So I want you to be creative. So you've got those 10 designs. I'm going to be painting as well in a minute. I have to turn my camera upside down so that I can work on a board, because I want to show you a few different designs. And you are happy, like if you would like to paint along with me, you can do that. If you don't feel comfortable, paint along with me, and then if I do something, change it a little bit. So if I put a cloud, put some flowers. If I put, just you be creative in your own way. But think about what you would have to do to not have so much work. So what have we got? We've got plain forehead, we've got plain cheek, we've got plain mid-center, depending on the child's face. We've got a spider. Now the spider, if they have, it's a matter of choice. So if your child has a huge big forehead, you have to balance their face. And so every single face paint that I design for the child sitting in front of me. And that is even when I'm painting very, very fast. So I will, as they're sitting down, I will be assessing very quickly, do they have a forehead? Is it wide? Is it low? Do I need to go onto the cheek? And this is all while I'm, hey, hi, what would you like today? This is what I'm offering. And while I'm quickly chatting to them, I'm designing a design on their face. So plain forehead, plain cheek, mid-center, a spider. So the spider, if they've got a big forehead, I put the spider right in the center here, bring the legs out. Oh, they love this one. Bring the legs out, bring the legs up like this, and then do spider webs on the side. That is a great design. If they don't have a forehead, I do the spider right here and bring it down so that the legs are coming down towards the mouth. And just here, you know how we do like pretty side eye designs? I just do the little spider webs here. Now the dog is that's one of my favorite designs. And it's sort of loosely, I love Joe Bertram's rainbow dogs, and I've simplified it even more so that I can just use it with one brush. I go up, around, up, around. I do a bit of a squiggle in the middle, and then I pop it on their nose, and then I do a rainbow on rainbow tongue as well. And occasionally I might do a little bit here, but sometimes I don't. I just think that if you're going to keep it simple, and you've got to keep that line moving, because you want to make yourself as employable as you can, because I would love to paint 10 minutes a face, every face, but most of my work and how I get employed most of the time is because I can paint very, very fast. And that's why I design the rainbow cakes, because they should in essence do all of the work for you, and you shouldn't have to do too much line work. Anyway, so I hope you've written that list down. Now the rabbit is just rainbow ears down like this, a flower in the middle, white coming down, a little bit of white. I might do a little rainbow nose, and then I do the rainbow quickly here, and then just some little whiskers, and then I might do some teeth if I have time. And the cheetah, I really like the cheetah as well, because that's just a straight swoop over here, some normal cheetah ears, some just sort of some rainbow fur down the side here, and then all I would do is do a muzzle, and I think I do a black nose on the cheetah though, but then I just do 4 cheetah. I work in 4. You know, the little cheetah-y thing, I don't know, whatever the shapes are. So I do 4, and then I do 3, and then I do 2, and then 1. So it comes down into a nice triangle. And the same here, but I might do, you've got more room on the forehead, so I do the 4 there. On the cheek, I would do 3, and then 2, and then 1. So that's very, very fast to just do swoop, some little ears down the side quickly, your cheetahs. And so I'm going to turn my phone around now. It's going to get all your paints organized, because this is going to be a little bit messy because I only have one camera angle thing, and I have to flip my phone around. So get everything organized, and I want you to be as creative as you can in under, and I'll know if you've done too much line work, and I know you want to keep going, all right, but we need to make money, so we need to be fast. So let your rainbow cakes do all of the work, all right? And then I'm going to look at who's creative, who's done something fun, who has really stuck to the rules of trying not to do too much line work. You could maybe mix up 2 rainbow colors, but I tend, if I've got to work fast, I really try not to load more than 1 cake if I don't have to. All right, so get all your things ready. I'm going to turn this phone around, which is a bit awkward. I wish I had had some help here. It would be nice if Elise came and visited, but she went out last night because she's 15 now, and she went out. Anyway, I picked her up, and I just have to tell you one thing, one funny story. So she went to her first dance festival, and I didn't say she could go. Her dad said she could go. So when she was coming out, she's looking for me, and she said, "Where are you, Mum?" I said, "I'm the one holding the big balloon flower up above my head with all the other parents." And she's like, "Mummy, why would you do that to me?" I'm like, "Well, I didn't know how else to find you, and I'm so short. So I have balloons at home. So I made a huge big balloon flower." And I said to her, "You're really lucky, because I was going to put my phone underneath it with a flashlight, and I was going to light up my balloon flower." And she went, "I'm so glad that you didn't do that." So I'm a very embarrassing face paint mummy, but I can't wait till I bring Elise. I just want to talk because I've missed everybody. I can't wait till I bring Elise to FABAIC, because there'll be other kids there, and I am sure that they're all going to sit down and roll their eyes about their childhood, being the child of a face painter, and all the funny stories. And I'm sure that one will come up. Anyway, so, but it was a good idea. I'm only 5'2", and there was 5,000 kids, and I was waving my sword like Excalibur, and I'm like, I found my daughter very quickly, because she just wanted to get me out of there as fast as possible, obviously. Anyway, I'm gonna get organized. We've got our 10 different designs. I only need you to paint 1 though, and yeah, try and make it as fast as you can. All right, love you a lot. I don't know whether I'll be able to turn the phone back around again. So I think I've probably got about 20 minutes left. So I'm just going to paint my 10 designs on the board. And that way, actually, if you want to have a look at them, you might want to watch me instead of painting right now. So if you want to just watch and then get a few ideas and then put your entry in. All right. So I'm going to turn the phone around. All right. Bye.
Okay, so you get what we're doing. She's going to paint her 10 super fast designs with using an Ari cake. And then you get to choose one of those designs and paint it, but you got to give it your own twist. And then when you finish, you take a picture of it. You post it on the album here on this page at the FABAIC 22 page. under the album Leanne. And then she's going to look at them later on, and then she's going to let me know who she's going to give those
I
colors
have
to, depending on how
the
creative you
rainbow
got.
cakes here. I've actually preloaded some of the brushes. And I have these boards here. I'm hoping that works. Can everybody see me? Oh, yeah, that works really well. I have to look upside down. I'm there. Okay. All right. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, we did it. All right. So I'm going to start with the first design. I actually did preload some of my brushes because it does take a little bit longer to load than you think that it does. If your rainbows look washed out, it's more than likely that you're not loading enough paint on. So I normally spritz from a distance. I might start with a wet brush and just tap it off against the sides. And so here I'm just going to do my brush is a little bit dry. It's been sitting there. So this is probably the most popular design that you would paint when you're loading any rainbow cake, but especially with mine, I have quite a few colors in them. So you have to load really straight, and you have to be careful, because if you load crooked, it shouldn't muddy too much, but you might get muddying. So the straighter you are in loading, the better. If you put too much water on, just wipe it out and start again, because otherwise you just spend too much time fixing. So your normal rainbow is across here. Now I like to actually put the blue on the top. Now the reason people get really cranky at me if I put blue on the top, I've had a lot of people get a little bit upset because I'm a little bit OCD with some things, but I can't have the darkest color on the bottom because it cuts the face in half. So I need to, even though the red should be on the top, I have to have the blue's the dominant color here. So I have to have the blue on the top. So see their eyebrows here. See here, this is a V coming down here. So I want to take this, and it's got to be a nice swoop, and it's really hard until you get muscle memory there. And it might be easier for you to just do your two guidelines here. It's sometimes easier. And then I might not even get this straight. And then just swoop and swoop around. Now, I could stop there and just do some clouds. And if we're really, really busy, and I've worked on some jobs where we're that busy, we would just put clouds there and a little bit of glitter on there, and that's it. And then the child is done. So I haven't had to do any line work. I could do, but what I actually like to do is then take this and swoop it around and then bring it round. And that just gives a little bit more of a visual without too much work, because you've already got your brush loaded. So you want to get those oohs and ahs through with the face paint line. And especially when the child turns around, you want everybody in the queue to go, wow, right? Because that's your job, is just it doesn't actually have to be that hard. Like you saw how easy that was. So now I'm just loading some white on. If I'm with this one, I'm just going to do some clouds. All right. So what I do with my clouds is I just get a brush. Sometimes I get a filbert brush or whatever I have handy. And then I just grab a little bit of purple, and I'm just going to squiggle that purple around. And it's really fast. It'll pick up a little bit of blue. So that's just my base. And then now it is going to pick up a little bit of colors. But while we're doing this, it's drying, and then I will just swiggle it around, because we want the clouds to be a little bit interesting as well. So anyway, so then all I do is I wait for that to dry, and you can dress these up a lot. So I don't want to work on dressing it up today, but if I was somewhere a little bit fancier, I would then stencil this, and I'd put some little heart stencils because the white will pop it. If I was trying to fancy it up and I had, say, 3 minutes of design, I'd wait till it dried, and then I'd put some stars and some hearts on there. So then, yeah, so I've got some depth in my clouds. I'm just doing that. There you go. And that way my clouds have a little bit of depth. So that is the easiest design that I would probably do. And it doesn't look like much, but it's actually enough. It's enough to get you paid, and having an easy design that's well painted is better than having a difficult design that's not well painted. So now I'm just going to wipe that one off. All right. Now, this one is I'm going to use, what am I going to use? I'm going to use Lollipop on that one. All right, so Lollipop. I have a lot of rainbows, and people go, "Why do you have so many rainbows?" I go, because they're all different, and that's the only answer I can give you, is that they're all different. So with this one, this is Lollipop, and I really like Lollipop with white mixed through it. Some of my colors, they're quite hot and very bright. So if you can see there, I'm still loading in very straight lines. I'm going to take my white and I'm going to wet that, because you want to change it up. I mean, I get bored a lot, so I try to always change up my designs. So my little cheek design is just, all I do is, and it's really just the cutest design, is little rainbows here. And I swear, I can't even tell you how sweet it is to see a child walk away with rainbows on their cheeks and some sparkles. And the kids are happy. And, you know, I would like to paint all of the time. Actually, it's exhausting, to tell you the truth. If I have to paint really, really fancy designs all of the time, I find it mentally exhausting. Whereas if I paint these designs for a whole job, it doesn't. So I'm just doing a double dip flower on each of these now. So the boards don't work very well with double dip flowers, but I'm just finishing that, because I want to finish it off. I don't want to leave it with a hard edge. So you could do your little clouds there, or I just do little flowers there, and then I just spritz that with some glitter. All right, wipe this one off. So you can see how fast I'm working. I painted, because we don't have any restrictions in Australia at the moment. So I had to paint. There was 14 children in a line, and I was working over. My line got away from me. I was just painting, and my line got away from me, and I realized I had 5 minutes to go, and there was still a queue full of kids. So I had 14 kids in the line, and I managed to do all of them with these designs in 20 minutes. So, and that's actually changing them, getting them in and out of the chair. So I only finished 15 minutes late with a huge queue. All right, what do I have next on my list? All right, so I think I'm going to use Island Girl for this one. So this is the one where I said to you that if they've got this model's got quite a high forehead. You know what? I didn't get out my fairy and my mermaid stencil. So you're going to have to make those ones up. All right. So I'm not going to have time to do those because I have no idea where it is. It's in my kit somewhere. So I used them yesterday. So this one is Island Girl. And it's my, anyway, it's very pretty. So this one, she's a bit wet. I bought all these boards so that I could teach with, and then I get chicken about teaching. So see here, you want to use that real estate, but you don't want to, I mean, this is
disproportionately. The problem with practicing on the boards is some of them are a bit disproportionate. So it's good for practicing painting, but really not. So I would say that even on a high forehead, you'd only be looking to about here. So my quick rainbow crown is this. I just take it up. But what I do is I flip the brush and flip the brush again. And then I take that. I'm going to take that. I'll keep it round that way. And then make sure it comes in. See, I'm coming around and then coming into that eye focal point there. So you want to be, see, I've kept all of these points into the focal points. Now, I don't have any line work on that. And it's taken me 2 seconds, one loaded brush. I love that. I just go, I don't know, it makes me happy. A little bit of sparkle. I'm not gonna put a flower on that. I'm gonna try. I probably normally would put a flower on it, but just to make it a bit different to the other ones, I'm gonna load my white and I'm just gonna do my teardrops, and I'm just going to put a little point in there. And then I actually like to do in the center of my princesses. Marcella is the queen of princess crowns. I have looked up to her for a long time, and I couldn't paint princess crowns. And I used to think, oh, just what would Marcella do? And it honestly took me years and years and years. I thought I had to overcomplicate it. But now with this sort of design, so I just put that in there. You can see that is, see now, because it's so pretty, now I want to fix it up a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of line work on this only because I actually really like the design. So I think I did a good job balancing it out. So with this, I've got a bit too much paint on there. With this, I'm just going to bring it back up. And that's just so it looks like I've actually done some work, because really I haven't done any work except let my paints do my work for me. And again, coming back into those focal lines. There you go. So that's a super, super, super simple design there. All right. Now I'm going to do, because I can't have my fairy and mermaid. You guys are going to actually have to make that up. I want to do the puppy dog. What am I going to do the puppy dog in? I'm going to do the puppy dog in, actually, I do want to use Island Girl again for the puppy dog, because I use Island Girl a lot if I'm really busy. Island Girl and Leanne's Rainbow. If I'm really busy, that's probably what I use most. So I'm just going to load again. A little bit more. You have to be so careful with these boards. You can't have too much water. All right. So my puppy, I'm going to, again, you have to pick what dominant color is going to go on the outside. Now, I struggle with Island Girl because the magenta is, pretty strong as well. But I think I sort of put it on their skin. And so I'm just going to go up and then wrap it round like this. Okay. That's not quite how I do it. How do I do it? I do it that and then come round like that. I have to remember. It's always hard to remember because you're working so fast on a job. So that. And then I think I want to keep that out. And just a little bit of a wiggle. And then I do a rainbow nose like this. And then I just do a rainbow tongue. And that's so cute. And then this one I do a tiny bit of line work on. I start relaxing so much when I'm painting. I'm already relaxing. So on this one, the only difference that I'll do on this one is I will, this would be so funny if my camera turned off, and I just do a bit of a, I might do a little bit of highlights on that. And then I actually don't normally outline in black. And sometimes I don't even do the snout either. But if you wanted to outline in black, you could do, yeah, the little puppy dog nose. I would normally outline the tongue. And then, oh, look, because I've outlined everything else, I've just got to outline that. But you don't need to outline it, and I wouldn't recommend it. It's just that I wanted to. And then when you just do that, press your brush down and do your dots, which are messy. And there you go. And that's how you have the cutest little easiest rainbow puppy dog without doing any work in under 2 minutes.
And how many have we done so far? We don't want to run out of time. That's all.
I'm just going to show you the cheetah design, and that probably will be enough for today.
Okay.
That'll give you enough of an idea for you to start painting your own designs in 2 minutes. But you can see how fast I'm painting this, and that's actually me going slow. So I would be able to do these much faster than what I'm showing you.
And how many designs do you want them to paint, Leanne?
Oh, just the
Just
ones.
one?
I want them to choose one design. Out of all of the 10 designs, they can choose one design, and they have to change it up and make it their own, and pop it in. Because I've just given you a whole heap. What would you use on the job the most out of all the designs that I just showed you? What do you think that that could be one of the criteria. You go, what would you use out of all of those designs, or which one did you like best? So paint that one. Which one would you change? Like, you might not like the way I did it. Went, yeah, you know what? You did that, but I don't like that. So I'm going to do it this way because I think it would look better. Oh my gosh, if you found an improvement, I would be so happy. I would love that.
But that's exactly what you want them to do. You want them to do any of these designs, but you want them to put their own little take on it.
Yeah, your own take on that. So I'm doing my little cheetah ears, which is just round ears. And then I'm just put the purple to the outside, the dominant color. And I just normally do a little tiny bit out here just to give, so I don't put the bases and things like that of the face because I need to work so fast. And I do that.
And the kids are perfectly happy with this.
This is, Marcella, I can't tell you. I've paid I've paid my mortgage. I've, supported myself through university. I have been able to feed my children on being able to do very, very fast designs, and, being employable for not only my own jobs, but for other people. They are quite comfortable throwing me into situations and saying, it's going to be busy. Are you going to be all right? And I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. So with these, remember I said I do 4 up here, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, and I just bring it down. It's probably 4's too many, I reckon. I would have probably is better 3. I think that's too many. I must just do 3.
Nice.
3 is better here. So 3 and then 2. I'm just doing messy now but you get the general idea that you just need to do this and a little bit of glitter. But you could have a whole business just set up like this. So that's, you can do all the other fancy stuff. You can bring the ears in and outline it and do all of that stuff and add your white. But as a base design, start with this. And then that way, if the child's even moving, you just stop there. If the child's sitting still and you have a little bit of extra time, you can add highlights. So I like to, with Neon, that was Neon Nirvana. With Neon Nirvana, I like to get my teal out of the sun. I quite often, because I don't have time to go find a color, I grab whatever is in front of me, and then, and then I just might outline these in a bit of teal and just put a few dots, There you go. And you can see if I did that all round, or gold, or a little bit of white as well. You don't have to highlight it. But if you're a bit of a, if you like to do a bit of a fancy job, you could definitely highlight all of your stuff, but it doesn't need it. And so I could do that on a 3-year-old in 2 seconds flat, and then they're happy and they're out of the chair, and mum's really happy. So I'm going to turn my camera back around now, guys. And I'm going to put it back over here. Sorry. Okay. So I hope that you liked. You have to just excuse me. Oh, gosh.
See, these fast on the job designs are really important to know and to realize that it can be done. And even though we want to do really fancy work, sometimes you don't have that privilege. You have to do this like super fast. So that's what she showed you how to do. Some super fast designs.
Yes, you want to be like, I like the fact that I have taken, it's taken me a long time. Marcella, I cried, I couldn't paint. Everybody helped me. This is why I love giving back to the community, because, you and Heather and everybody on all of the groups helped me learn how to paint. We shared designs. I got better, and then I just love giving back, and I just had to simplify everything for the type of work that I get booked for a lot. And so, yeah, if you can master those 10 designs, that will get you out of a lot of trouble. If you are freaking out and you have lines and lines of kids, and you go, what do I need to do? I need to do what Leanne said. You've got 10 designs, and I didn't do the spider. But anyway, it's just the dormer and the spider, which is, I should have done that because that's a really cute one.
Yeah, because it's better to do, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's better to do the simple designs that are very clean rather than try to do one of the most complicated designs faster. They don't come out really nice because you can't do your clean lines and your clean blending because you're trying to rush. Because like I said, the children will love you just as much.
Focal points, it takes time for you to think about how to put all the focal points together when you're doing an intricate design. And I practice hard. I can paint both, so I can paint very high end. I don't like painting adult gigs. I did one the other week, and I just tell you, I still don't like it. I don't know how people do it. People love it. They go, oh, I had such fun. I'm like, no.
Yeah, we all pick what we like the best. Like, I don't like gore at all whatsoever. I let that to the gory people.
No, the gore. I nearly want to turn my Facebook off for 2 weeks at Halloween. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, me too.
But
Leanne,
I'm going to choose the winner. I hope that you got some inspiration. I hope not only are you going to be excited because one of you is going to win the palettes, but I actually hope you got something out of today that's going to help you to earn money, because everybody helped me to earn money, and I want to be able to give back and make sure that everybody can earn money from what we do and what we love.
Okay, let me ask you something, Leanne. Are you going to give the 3 pallets to one person or 1 pallet to 3 people? I think it should be 1 pallet to 3 people.
Yes, I think so too. I think that would be nice because there's so many colors. You're getting 6 colors in a palette.
Yes.
So that's a pretty good prize. You've got 6 strokes. So I think
so everybody take a picture. Take a time to paint 1 design based on what she demonstrated during this past half hour. Try to change something, like don't use the same rainbow color, use a different one. Try to give it a little twist of your own. Keep it simple, and then take a picture of it and upload it on the album that says Leanne on the FABAIC 22 page. And then Leanne will come back tonight and she'll let me know who the winners are. And I will announce the winners at the party on Sunday. And listen,
we have to post it by that.
yeah, you have to post it. What deadline do we give them? I mean, these are very simple designs. I'm going to give you till tomorrow morning. That's it. Okay?
Have a think about it. Yeah, have a think about it.
Yeah, don't think about it too much.
Practice a few times.
So let me tell you, Sunday,
get your best one.
Besides these beautiful palettes that she's going to give away, we have very special prize that we're going to raffle at the very end of the convention. And it's a two
passes to Disney.
Two passes to Disney's.
Disney with $25
Wh-
gift certificate.
That comes with a $25 gift certificate. So you guys can stay the extra day and go to Disney and have a great time. And this was a prize donated by Marie Jones. So Marie Jones, we're so excited about your Disney prize that that's gonna be the very last prize that we give tomorrow night. And we have entertainment. We have a sexy bartender teaching us how to make our mojito. We got a DJ. We're going to give prizes away. It's going to be awesome. Okay. You unmute me? Oh, there's my sexy bartender. Check it out. My sexy bartender.
We thank you, Leanne. We love you.
Thank you, Leanne. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have the best day.
We'll see you next time with Elise.
The computer's talking to me.
Oh, no. There you go. Okay.
Okay.
All right, you're live.
Oh, I'm live. Are my judges here?
Not yet, but let
Okay.
me put everybody behind you.
We're going to put all the
Let's check in.
competitors
Before we do
behind.
anything, let's check in.
We're going to check in with them and see how they're doing. And then we're going to invite our judges to come in and introduce themselves. We have two of them. We're waiting for one more.
Okay.
Look at that. There's no way to zoom in individually, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so Heather is going to zoom in on some of them individually so you see their progress and what they're doing. And I can't wait to see, because this is just a little taste of what's going to happen next year in person. We are going to have the best competition ever. Whoa. There you go.
This.
I think that's Mara. Yeah. Yes. And there's Jess. 26, 28. Oh, there's Jasmine. If you missed our interview with her yesterday, you should go back on the feed and it should be still, the live should still be there. She was awesome and inspirational. And most of these artists are painting themselves, which is something I'm very jealous of because I can't. And who's that, Heather?
That's Jackie.
Oh, Jackie. I didn't recognize her with her hair in little pigtails. Okay.
And that's Morgan.
And Morgan, Vimeo. Morgan also gave us a beautiful gift that we're going to be raffling pretty soon. And the winner, is just going to love it. Can you switch? Because look how you have it on the screen with me in the middle. Is everyone okay? Yeah, it's just like I'm seeing myself in their face. Can we text Madeline? Oh, she's 7:18. So. Wow, look at that.
Look at this one. Look at this, Marcella.
Wow.
Look at this one.
Wow. Well, this is different.
Wow.
And then some people not only can paint themselves, they can paint with both hands.
She's from Japan.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's Kiana.
Kiana, we loved her opening video. Oh, Marie.
Look at Melissa. Wow.
Melissa Perez. Ooh.
Wow. And Eileen is here.
Eileen.
And Carolina. And Fanny. So cool, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, everybody. Here we go. I mean, that's really, they're doing some beautiful, beautiful work. But let me ask you something to the people that are watching. Would you like me to give another prize away? Because I know that you got a lot of stencils from a friend, Andrea. But look at this. Look at this. A whole package of them. Look how many stencils you're going to get in here. The whole set, I mean, is every stencil that you can possibly need to do whatever you want to do. And it comes with a little ring, so you attach them all to the ring, have them with you all the time. So we are going to raffle this, pick up another raffle ticket. And okay. All right, so here we go. Shake them, and here we go. And this is, the winner is Paola Amadeo. Okay, Paola, you are the winner. If Paola is not watching and you know Paola, and I know a lot of you do know her, I want you to let her know that she is a winner. Woo! Okay, one more. I like giving prizes away. The black sponges. I love the black sponges. Yeah, and some of my favorite brushes. You know, everybody has their own favorite brushes. We get to know them for a while, but this one right here, one of the brushes that I use the most, and it's the Maron is how do you call these ones? The round on the top? Anyway,
The chisel brush.
the chisel brush. I love the chisel brush because sometimes for me it's a lot faster than a sponge. Just take the chisel brush and then sponge it in on the top. But you got a whole set of maroon brushes. Again, a painter cannot have enough brushes. We can hoard them forever. I never throw mine away. But I am going to keep that. And these black density sponges are also awesome to work with. Okay, so let's pick a prize. Okay, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. And here's the winner for our Maron. And it's something Jimenez. C-A-N? Can you read it, please?
Ian Jimenez.
Ian Jans Jimenez.
He's one of the youth.
Yes, oh, he is?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so do we want to do the youth thing too? Okay, so this is for Ian. Okay, and our judges are here. So we're gonna put them on the screen and I'm gonna introduce you to them. These are three of my favorite ladies in the whole wide world. And here we got the sexy Madeline Greco with her beautiful red hair. What are you wearing, Madeline?
Oh, well, I'm actually wearing a necklace that might look familiar to some people.
Oh, yes, I made that for you.
Yes,
But
we
what else?
did.
Look at the one I'm wearing. See, that one I made too. It's got a heart. But I don't think you can see it because there you go. But anyway, there's Madeline and can we put them the three at the same time? Okay. And there's Prima and Marcelita. And it's Marcela Bustamante. She was with you yesterday showing you how she does that magic with her brush. And Prima, are you live? Let me see, because she just got her profile picture in there. Prima, wake up. Let's see what Prima. She's, Prima is driving to work, but she's watching. Don't get in an accident, baby. Don't get in an accident.
I'm early to work, but I will get back as soon as I can.
Okay. So, ladies, Madeline, since you have won so many times at the World Body Painting Competition, do you have kind of just short advice you can give the people competing? I know that they get nervous when they're doing this. That's normal, but can you give them any advice?
I know. Well, the nice thing about painting this way is you don't have a lot of distractions, which you definitely do in a big competition. You've got an audience, you've got other painters, you've got a lot going on around you, you've got all of the life and vibrancy of a festival. So instead, you guys have the opportunity to concentrate, which is beautiful. So just stay focused and relaxed and enjoy yourself. That's the main thing. That's
have fun more than anything else. Marcelita, do you have any advice?
No, enjoy that. As Madeline say, no one is watching you. No one is watching you. So take advantage of that and have fun.
So let's go over the criteria that we came up with, and then maybe if you want to join in and say anything about it. The first thing that we're going to look is first impression. So do any of you want to explain basically what that is? It says it for itself. First impression.
Like the overall, like when first
when you first look at all of the designs.
Yes, like
so you want to first look at all of them together, and then there's usually one of them that sticks up in our mind for whatever reason, either because it's very colorful, or because they added a beautiful headpiece, or because maybe the model is extra super beautiful that just makes the design pop. So so the first impression is really important. And then we're looking for techniques, of course. And that's very important, right? Maddie, what would you look for in technique?
Well,
Cleanliness?
some of the things that I enjoy about a painting are when it's, cleanly executed, when the design flow is nice, when the choice of the color palette is also very pleasing, whether people are balancing complementary colors or maybe colors that just flow together. Those are all things that sort of, take you right into the painting and make you want to see more.
Yeah, the class at 2:00 was Maggie Acosta, and she talked a lot about the color wheel and how she comes out with her color combinations and how important it is to study that part of art. And then we also have, of course, techniques, and we have first impression techniques. The flow of the design is also something very important. You want to make sure that when a person looks at their design, that it doesn't make you look at it a whole bunch because it's not flowing correctly or it's too busy or whatever. You know what that means. And creativity. You guys are two of the most creative people in the world. Can you tell us a little bit about your concept of creativity and originality when you're given a theme, like now?
Okay. Well, sometimes, you just see an artist who is coming from a different place entirely. I love looking at everybody's art, though, because everyone comes from a different place than I do. I love seeing people's ideas. It's always just fascinating. But sometimes someone really comes from a different place, and at the same time, they have the technical expertise and some of the other good things that all come together to make that great, make that one great painting. So, it supports the art, your creativity, and don't be afraid to delve into it and flow with your own ideas.
Prima, I know that you don't have to turn in the camera, but you can speak to us. Is there anything you would like to tell these competitors?
Yeah,
Maybe.
all I could tell them is as long as they enjoy what they're painting and their ideas are actually put into that painting, we will see it through their creativity.
Okay, so the way that the judges are going to work is this way. At 8:00, you put your brushes down, and then you got 10 minutes to take a picture. It doesn't have to be perfect. Don't get nervous, because the judges are still going to be watching everything that you're doing right now. You take a picture, then you go to the FABAIC 22 page where we're streaming live right now, and you're going to look for the album that says competition, and then you're going to upload your picture there. And you got 10 minutes, because 10 minutes later, the judges are going to start looking at the pictures, and they're going to have a conference call, and they're going to get together, and they're going to decide the first 3 winners according to what we're looking for. And that is like the hardest part. So thank you, ladies, for being judges, because it's a fun job, and everybody says, oh my God, I want to be a judge. I want to be a judge. And then you're a judge and you go, oh my gosh, this is so hard. How do we decide? Because the 3 of us will have different opinions about different designs. And then towards the end, it comes where the judges are almost fighting for their favorite to be put in there. And it's never, there's 3 different opinions and 3 different things, but the best ones always win. Okay, ladies, well, thank you so much for being here with us. I'm going to give away some more prizes. All the competitors, how to get on Zoom, so you can start looking at them and watching in their progress. 8:00, they'll be out, and 8:10, you can go to the albums and check all of them, get a little group chat together, and good luck. And thank you so much.
Give everybody 30 minutes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Love you. Okay, so are you going to let them know in the chat that we got 30 minutes? Okay.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm just gonna, you're gonna give away some raffles?
Yes, I'm going to give away some raffles. I know what I'm going to give. Oh my goodness. All right, are you ready? Check out this. Dazzle Blink. Who doesn't like Blink? Well, because if you love Blink, look what you're going to get from Dazzle Blink. A box full of the most beautiful bling you have ever seen. You don't even have to make it because she already made some for you. But if you do want to make it, look what she's giving you. A lot of little beads to make your own bling. And that's not all. You got another pack of horns. Okay, so you can give me, you can make some and send me some. And listen, you got the people competing. You got 30 minutes. Okay, so just so that you know. So I'm going to put this little link away. I'm going to give it to my prize holder, which is Claudia. It's from who? Oh, Nicole Sanders is Dazzle Bling. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to pick one, and somebody's going to be blinging for the rest of the year. It is Ludwig.
Oh, good.
Okay, Gloria Ludwig, you are going to be the blink lady. Make sure that after you get your blink and you paint faces that you thank the vendor for giving you the blink, and make sure that you send her some pictures that with the art creations that you created with their product, okay? Because they really appreciate it, and you know, all of us always want to be acknowledged. So thank you, Dazzle Blink, for that beautiful, beautiful gift. Okay, any questions? Anybody has any questions about anything? Tamina, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. We miss you. Okay, new comments. Let's see who's on it. Mine doesn't come up. Okay. No questions so far. So, do what? Okay, Heather's going to tell me if there's any questions. Ooh, look at Ashana. Wow. Ooh, look at that. Boy, everybody's looking great. Ooh. Wow. How do they paint on themselves like that?
I can't even see.
No.
Wow.
It has been such an amazing journey to watch this industry grow. You know, when I first started and I put out my first tiny little book, it was called Put on a Happy Face, and I did all the drawings. And I got some home and I said, oh God, I make sure nobody finds them. And then my other first book was also the same name, They Put on a Happy Face, but that one got printed on color. And I remember nobody will print it for me, so my dad gave me the money. I couldn't believe it. And we had a big signing, and I got all dressed up, and I felt so important. And now I don't show it to anybody. I only show them the back of the book because I was like 30, maybe 35, I don't know, and I look really good. So I said, look at this book. And I show them the back with my picture, my glamour picture. Okay, you're coming along. I see a lot of little Disney-related inspired designs, but I also see a lot of designs inspired by other countries. And do you have the video about the other designs, the banners? Why don't we let them watch that so that they can, after the competition and after this is virtually over, they know to send me more designs. Okay. Yeah, for those of you on the live, we're going to show you a video that I made. I haven't been painting as much, but I've been painting rocks, and I've been painting pots for my plants and furniture and making beads things. And then I've been teaching myself how to use iMovie and Canva so that I can make these little videos for you. So I was proud of all the ones I made. And the one that we're showing tomorrow is one of my favorite ones. Which one is it? It's not the trivia, it's the... Okay, and this is a video because I asked people to paint something from their country or a country that they love. And they painted beautiful, beautiful designs, and I made them into banners for the Everything Face and Body Art Forum. Then I changed them every day, and then I wanted everybody that missed them to see them, so I put them into a small video. And then next year, if you keep sending me pictures of designs from your country of your choice, I will figure out how I'm going to display them at FABAIC for everybody to see them. Okay. Okay. Well, we can do another raffle while she waits. Okay. And what? Oh, I love this. This is FX, Diamond FX metallic powders. These are awesome. Hold on, my little thing never stays in my ear. And you can use them by themselves like you would use a normal powder, pressed powder, or you can add this mixture to it, and it makes a liquid for outlining. And once you start working with this, I guarantee you, you're going to fall in love with them. Okay, so we're going to pick a winner from all the people that are registered. Okay, and here we are. And the winner is Cara Wardwell. Cara, I think you're from Pennsylvania, Cara. No?
Texas.
From where?
I think Texas.
Oh, Texas. Cara Wardwell from Texas. Cara, you're going to love working with this, especially in the summer, because I work in the summer with powders because they don't have any moisture like the paints, and they're super easy to use, and they're great for the heat. So I promise you, you're going to love, love, love working with those. And there's another competitor, Honey. What is this, Honey, on her shirt? Look how pretty. Wow, look at all those details. That's amazing.
Tomorrow we have Mateo's brushes.
Pardon me?
Tomorrow we have Mateo's brushes.
Oh yeah, and tomorrow we got Mateo's brushes to give away. We gave Maron brushes, we gave Marcelita's brushes. Tomorrow we're going to give Mateo brushes. We already gave some of the gold style, is that what you call it? Gold what? Yeah, gold.
Deluxe collection.
Gold deluxe. I don't do any sales, so I forget. So like I said, a person could never have enough brushes. I'm forever, even though brushes here at City Farm, I go to Michael's, or I go to Hobby Lobby, or I go any art store, they have brushes, and I'm like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. I gotta have this, I gotta have this. Because, that's what we all do.
I'm gonna send it to the video, okay?
Like I say, you can never have enough brushes. Okay. See, that artwork was just absolutely beautiful. I had to do something with it. And I do want to display it at FABAIC 22 next year. I don't know how, but I'm going to get creative with it. So if you can, keep sending me pictures of your favorite country, artwork inspired by your favorite country. And I will make them into a banner, and then I will save it. And then when you come to FABAIC to see us in person, you will see it displayed very nicely somewhere. Okay, time to give another prize. And this is by is it narrative or narrate? Is it
Narrative.
narrative?
And Stacey
Narrative
Perry.
Cosmetics. And who?
Stacey Perry.
Stacey Perry. Okay, she donated this. And this is a 12 color primary FX cream palette. So if you do Halloween, you need this. Okay, so we pick somebody. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes once again. I love winning these products that I have never used before, because then it's something that, oh, wow, you discover something new, you learn something new, you will love it. And the winner is Renew Whiteside. Renew Whiteside, you are the winner of this 12 color primary FX palette by Narrative Cosmetics. There you go. Okay, and then we have one more palette. One more palette. This is another FX palette. Again, can't have enough arty cakes. Okay, so we're gonna pick one more person for this one. Okay, and this one is going to be, here we go, Ana Maria Hinterman Villaville. Ana Maria Hinterman Villaville. So remember, if you know any of these ladies that are winning, and we haven't had one single man yet.
We have. What do you
No, who won?
Brody. Yes, we have.
Oh, yeah. Did I pick him? Because I don't remember. But anyway, Ana Maria, you won this FX palette. All right. How many minutes do they have?
They have 10 minutes, well, like 13 minutes left.
Okay, 13 minutes left over. And then we're going to ask you to put your brushes down. We're going to ask you to take your picture. We're going to ask you to upload it to the site. And then the judges will take over from there.
And let's give them a sneak peek of what Danny's going to do.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is a very, very short video. This is by my friend Dandy Duran. He's going to be teaching the class tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. We'll go on Zoom at 9:30 in the morning to start letting everybody come. Erica is going to be translating for him, and Erica was absolutely a wonderful translator today for Maggie's class. So she's going to be translating for Danny. And let me give you a tiny little example of the kind of designs that he's going to be teaching you tomorrow.
Exagera más la cara, arrugas. Exacto, así. Para enfrente. Ahí está ya.
First it was Claudia, and then he turned her into Heather. Well, they've been picking on me all day.
Go get a picture for Michael.
And so listen, and tomorrow I'm going to be monitoring his class also. So even though I'm not the Halloween monster person, I'm going to be taking his class, and I'm sure I'm going to learn. So with Maggie, I don't do a lot of black light. I don't use a lot of the neons in the way she did. So, I learned so much. She was absolutely awesome. Great, great teacher. Okay, now we're counting down to 8 o'clock. So it's time to give another prize. Okay, well, the children are my favorite part of FABAIC. And so far we have 7 children already registered. So one of those childs is going to win this Nasaru kit. It's a perfect, wonderful beginner kit. Any child that wins it comes with a little pillow in case they get tired. You got sponges, and you got brushes, and you got glitter, And you got 6 natural paints. So like I said, they can have a kit. You can make a little sticker for them to put their name on it. And it's theirs, not yours, Mom. Okay, so here are the children. Okay, here are the children that are registered. And we're going to pick one of them. And the winner is Brody Tierney. Brody?
Yes.
Okay, Brody.
You picked the guy.
There you go. I picked the guy. So, Brody, you are the winner. You got your own kit. I can't wait to see you at FABAIC, and I can't wait for you to show me what you've done with it. Okay, send me a picture. Okay. And how is the minutes counting down?
So good. So good.
So far, so how many minutes we have?
We have 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to tell you about this price, okay? Because this price is really, really special. And you won't know how special this price is till you get it. You know how come I know for sure? Because she sent me something like this for Christmas. Yeah, and this is from Morgan Vemu. She's competing right now. So Morgan, thank you so much. She started making spa things like soap and cream and scrubs and the most delicious smelling stuff you have ever seen. Her sugar scrub, oh my God, it is heaven. So when you win this prize, you should invite me over and we'll have a spa day. Because like I said, I got mine. I still use it. Everybody that comes to my home to visit me, I have their soaps in the bathroom and they smell so good and they're so pretty. They always ask me, can we use this? And if they don't ask me, I say, soaps I have in my bathroom, please, because you're going to love them. I don't tell them to use the facial, the sugar scrub, because I have to keep that one to myself. I love that. So you have scrub. Everything is natural products. Everything is good for you. There's so many things in here. Oh, I'm almost tempted to keep it, but I can't because I promised her we were going to raffle this for her. So, okay, Morgan, we're going to pick a winner for your prize. Okay. Oh my God, I love this prize. Okay. Watch me pick a guy. Well, he can keep it with his girlfriend for their anniversary or something. Okay. Melissa Manning. Melissa, you won this wonderful, awesome, beautiful prize. Please let it. Oops, somebody saw it. Okay, oh no. When you get it and when you start using it, please send Morgan a little note and let her know how wonderful it is, because you're absolutely positively are going to love using those products. I don't know how she does it, but they're one of a kind and I'm in love with mine. I can't wait till my birthday or Christmas or something else comes around so I can remind her that it is my birthday. Hey, Morgan. Okay. All right. Okay. You going to tell them about that?
Okay, yes.
All right.
One last prize to craft and go.
Okay. Explain to them.
Be
This-
careful.
Okay, this bothers my things. I'm going to get off for a minute.
Okay. I'm not.
No, that's horrible for you.
Hi, everybody. Okay, I hope that you had a magical day along with us. Think about we started today, Milena. And then we went live and we had so many special guests, and we had Susie Amaro, and we had a special tribute to Jocelyn, and it's been such a busy day.
Michael.
Magic Mike. We got to put him back on.
I have to watch his thing because I missed it.
We
but
had-
everybody's saying he was talking like me. I'm going to kick his
No. So we had Susie Amaro debut her brand new Artie cakes that are on sale this month. Today, this weekend for Memorial Day weekend. You can get 3 of her cakes for $33 plus a free brush. It was just a magical day. Then we went and we had Maggie Acosta's class, which was incredible. So she is a fine artist. She is a artist who studied in school for her craft. So what she was able to bring was a knowledge that many of us who are self-taught, we don't know color theory to that extent. We don't understand, placement and negative space when it comes to black light. So that was an incredible class. Oh gosh, we've had so much go on. We have a competition going on behind us, right? You're going to find out tomorrow night who the winner is, which is very cool. We also have, let's see. We had Madeline Greco, we had Prima Barton, we had Jenny Saunders. I was just going to say that. Can you wait a second? Wait a second. You're making me lose my train of thought. Sorry. We had Leanne Courtney come in. We've had such an amazing, busy day. Yesterday was fabulous too, right? Mm-hmm. We've given away over $3,000 in prizes, guys. That's how generous our vendors were. Thank you so much to our vendors. Thank you to everybody who has participated. But the fun isn't over. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. is a dandy class, which is already going to be fabulous. Then we're going to come back at 12 and we have more things for you, more prizes, more raffles, more demos. We have Pam Kinneberg doing a demo. Yes. We have so much planned for you, which for me is the best part of what we do because we have Lenore. Yeah. Oh my goodness, guys. We have so much going on between today and tomorrow. Marcella and I are very, very tired, right?
I'm ready to go dancing.
Marcella's ready to go dancing.
Last night.
I did. I had a performance at midnight and I'm still here smiling. So with that being said, tomorrow's rundown, because we're going to tell our competitors that they need to put down their brushes in about 3 minutes. So tomorrow is going to be fabulous. We are going to learn the official FABAIC dance. We are going to make the official FABAIC drink. We have DJ Omar Illusion on the ones and twos to dance. We have a virtual photo booth so you can get very fabulous and take a picture and add it to the FABAIC gallery. And we are going to announce the winners of Leanne's contest, the canvas contest. Do not forget the canvas contest. Please, guys, upload your pictures. We had Margie's contest. We had the trivia contest. We have Leanne Courtney's contest. So all of that, we're going to announce all the winners tomorrow. I promise you, they're fabulous. They're going to be amazing.
Folders to load Leanne's.
So Leanne's folder is on the 2022 forum. I will put it up in just a second. Okay, guys? All the folders are there. If under the album section of the 2022, if you have trouble loading it in there, just send it to Marcella or I, please, and we will load it for you. All right, so we have to get our competitors to, can you click the gallery one in the corner, Marcella, of Zoom right there? You see in the top corner right there? That one, yep. And then click that and go to gallery. All right, so look at everybody behind me, guys. Look at this. We have 26 amazing competitors, okay? And I am so excited because right after we are done with this, we're going to go head over with the judges in the judges corner, and they are going to pick their winner. So congratulations and good luck to every single person who took the challenge, accepted the challenge, is painting themselves, painting a model who, what did you say? They have 1 minute left. Don't worry. So we just want to say, thank you to everybody. And if anyone has any questions about tomorrow, please let us know. All right. So I am going to pick a winner for this Craft and Go accessory. Thank you so much, Craft and Go. They finally resumed production. So we hope to have a new stock of them very soon to be able to bring them back to everybody who loves the Craft and Go. This is the business card holder. And I would take it out. I am going to take it out. So you are going to get a business card that you can attach directly to your Craft and Go. You will also get a fancy Craft and Go sticker. You will also get a larger brush holder. So this is what you place your brushes in. And this is awesome, guys, so that you don't have to leave your brushes in water or rolling around your kit. They stand up on the side of your kit, or you could use this for anything you want, actually, but I use it for my brushes. So let me pick that winner. Okay. And the winner is Susan Hubbard Smith. Congratulations. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. How did that happen? Okay, Susan Hubbard Smith, congratulations. You are going to get a Craft and Go accessory package. I'm very excited for you. Okay, so the hour has come. It's 8 p.m. I have to finish editing everything for tomorrow. I have to finish everything for tomorrow. So what we're going to do is we are going to head over to the competition room. We are going to tell them, everybody, to put their brushes down, and we are going to help the judges coordinate so that they can vote on the winners for tomorrow. So do not meet me here, beat me here tomorrow for another amazing day of FABAIC Virtual. If you have pictures of this weekend that have inspired you, if you took a great selfie, if you practice Margie, if you practice Jocelyn, if you practice anybody you saw today, Maggie, Dandy's going to be tomorrow. Anything you saw, post it online. Hashtag FABAIC Virtual. Hashtag FABAIC 2021. Marcela Bustamante, Susie Amaro. I mean, come on, guys. We've had such a fabulous day. So and don't forget to thank your vendors. Okay, I'm a vendor too. Thank me. No, just kidding. Okay, guys. So much going on. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Go raise a glass of wine for me. If you're looking for a good wine, Snoop Dogg has a very good red wine. Just saying. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Adios, everybody. Okay, hold on. Don't move because I'm going to put that up.
Hi from Germany. Here's Lydia from Schminkaktion. I wish you a lot of fun, and believe me, you will learn so much here.
Hello, I'm Natalia Kirillova. I am from Russia, Yaroslavl City. See you at FABAIC 2022.
Hi, my name is Tara Stone Street. I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania, and my business is called Tara Doodles. I'm totally going to FABAIC 2022. I will see you there.
Hi, it's Tiffany with Face Painting by Tiffany here in Yorba Linda, California. Can't wait to see you on FABAIC 2022. Bye.